some more origami. I made a previous video where I was trying origami for the first time. It was a little bit chaotic, but I think I managed to achieve each design okay. So this book goes from more beginner to the more advanced towards the end. Try to find it's a rabbit. It's kind of a 3D. Your swan. A cap. A shark. So I'm just going to start with the first one to try to get acclimated. So the first one is the white-faced mouse. Except in my case, I'll do a pink-faced mouse. My origami paper right here. So for step 1, it says, valley fold the paper in half along the diagonal and unfold. Like so. A valley fold is always shown by a dashed line indicating the location of the crease and a salad-headed arrow that indicates the motion of the paper. If the arrow returns as it does this one, it means to unfold the paper after you have made the crease. This unfolding is most often done to provide a reference line for future use. Next, it says to valley fold the bottom edge and the right edge of the paper to lie along the diagonal crease made in step 1. The new creases bisect the angle formed by the edges of the paper and the diagonal crease. As it turns out, folding an angle bisector will be a rather common fold. So I think it means like this. Except I'm not good at lining up the creases. Turn the model over from side to side, as shown in figure 4 right here. Valley fold the upper right corner down towards the lower left. The crease runs exactly from corner to corner. Just like so. Turn the model over again. Trying to follow along with the figures here, so we're on this one. Valley fold the edges along the short side down to lie upon the center line. So, like this, I believe. this point, we will begin to identify features on the paper with features of the subject. The upper left corner is the nose. The two loose flaps in the middle of the back are the ears. And the long, skinny point at the bottom is the tail. Valley fold up the tip of the nose, or valley fold the tip of the nose down, and the two ears upward. So according to the diagram, that's going to be the nose. I think I have it crooked. And then these will be the ears. Okay, then it says turn the model over. Valley fold the model in half on an existing crease. This happens more often than not. So along the crease. Valley fold the tail over to one side. There it is. So that is our white-faced mouse, or in this case, our pink-faced mouse. And let's see what's next. Okay, next is a duck. And this one also uses square paper. Let me move this over to the side here and we'll work in this spot. At these spots like this right here, this is paint and nail varnish and stuff like that that I haven't been able to get off the table because it doesn't come up with regular soap and water. And I've been too lazy, I guess, to figure out how to actually get it off of there. So for now it's just stained. There's probably glue too. Alright, so use a square white side up. Again, I don't have any with the white side, so it's just going to be brown. As in the previous model, fold and unfold the paper in half along the diagonal. But this one goes the opposite way. Not that it would really matter since it's square. This one's got cranes on it. I think that's a type of crane. Or maybe a stork or something, I don't know. Alright, then we unfold it. And it looks like we do the same thing as last time. Valley fold the two edges in to lie along the corner to corner crease formed in one. Also like the previous model. So yeah. Okay, step 3. Mountain fold the narrow point behind so that the tip touches the blunt point on the reverse side. A mountain fold is always indicated by a dot and dash line. The direction of folding is indicated by a one-sided hollow-headed arrow. So does it mean like this? Is that Okay, it looks like they're figure 4, so I think I'm doing it right. In this example, we are lucky that when we turn the model over, the result of the mountain fold are shown. In later folds with multiple layers, that luxury will not be afforded to us. Valley fold and unfold the narrow corner at the right of the model over the edge at the left. Okay, I'm not sure I understand what it's asking. Valley fold and unfold the narrow corner at the right of the model over to the edge at the left. So I think it means like this. It says make the crease sharp. And then it said to unfold right. Yes. Valley fold the tip of the narrow point at the right back to the crease just made. So here. Valley fold about 3/4 of the tip back to the right. Valley fold, okay. Like that. Valley fold the paper back on the crease made in step 4. So like that. This makes the head and beak. Yeah, that looks right. Mountain fold the model in half. That is, fold the top half behind. By now you should recognize the symbols for a mountain or valley fold. So if you see the verbal instructions fold, unadorned by the qualifiers mountain or valley, it should be apparent from context or the drawing or both, which is required. Alright, so it's like this. Hold the model at the positions indicated by the heavy circles. Okay. One in each hand. Okay, so like this. Then pivot the head and neck assembly up to an angle of about 45 degrees, keeping the head and body in the new orientation. So like this. Repeat the procedure in step 9, this time holding the neck and pivoting the head before flattening the model. When you finish, the bottom of the head should be parallel to the top edge of the back. These 2 steps are actually a method of forming reverse folds, which are combination folds you will encounter in the next model. Alright, let's see if I understand what it's saying. So this needs to go up like that. And then crease it. Just like that. Like that. Okay, and then 11. I just said, okay, that is pretty much parallel. Okay. Valley fold one layer from the bottom upward its edge should coincide with the top of the back. Like that. Wait. Yeah, like that. Repeat behind symmetrically. I see what we're doing. The short arrow with a slash across it is the repeat arrow, used when a fold or sequence is to be repeated somewhere else on the model. So that's this symbol right here. The number of slashes across the tail is equal to the number of times the procedure is to be repeated. Okay, so once, because there's only one line through it. But obviously, because this is clearly the finished duck. There, we did it. And that gives us a duck and a mouse. Next is the fish, but let's see. Alright, we should be able to complete that one in time. It uses a square. So we'll do these flowers with the green side. So green side up. Fold and unfold along its diagonal. Oops. I could just get it right. And then step 2 is the same as before with our last 2. Fold the 2 remaining raw edges of the square in to lie along the center line and unfold. So that means these. And unfold. Reverse fold the 2 layers on the existing creases. This is accomplished by valley folding the lower partially hidden layer of the paper, while at the same time making a mountain fold on the upper layer of paper. The spine of the crease gets pushed between the 2 layers and ends up getting turned inside out. Okay. The region between the 2 dots. Oh, I see. So these are valley and that's mountain. So this gets folded mountain. This gets folded valley. Wait a minute. fold the 2 layers on the existing crease. Like that. I'm not sure I follow where it goes. Like, I get that this is a mountain fold and this is a valley, but so does it go like that? And the same thing over here. It's sometimes hard to find the crease on the colored paper. There it is. And this goes in. I think maybe I did it right. That was number 4. This shows the upper reverse fold completed and the lower one in progress. There are 2 types of reverse fold. What is being done in this model is an inside reverse fold, so named because the flap being folded gets pushed inside the rest of the model. There is also an outside reverse fold, which we will come to shortly. Oh, okay, so figure 5 is just showing, I guess, an example. I'm not sure. We'll find out once I'm finished, if I did it right. Mountain fold the point at the left, behind, and to the right. Mountain fold the model in half. Valley fold one corner down. Valley fold one corner down so that simultaneously it touches the bottom edge of the model and its right edge is exactly vertical. Wait. So that it simultaneously touches the bottom edge of the model and its right edge is exactly vertical. I think that's what it means. Fold the bottom left corner of the model up so that its left edge lies along the crease made in step 8. Okay, it looks similar, but mine is a lot messier. Unfold steps 8 and 9. Reverse fold the bottom corner of the model on the existing crease. As with step 4, turn the crease that's on the upper layer of paper into a mountain fold. Then push the spine of the layer inside the model, turning it inside out. Reverse fold the upper left-hand corner into the interior of the model in the same way. There are 4 layers along the top of the model. The point gets pushed between the first and second layer. So does it mean like this? Reverse fold in progress. We're only doing this to one of the two corners. Tuck the other corner into the pocket formed by the reverse fold. This locks the whole front of the fish together. Like that. Oops. Reverse fold both layers of the tail upward as one, so they are perpendicular to the body. I believe it means like that. Wait. That's what it looks like in the diagram. Reverse fold. I have to do the reverse fold so much easier if crease is already in place. So even though I don't show the pre-creasing as a separate step, you should first valley and mountain fold where the drawings show the reverse fold should go. Then push the spine of the reverse fold upwards to allow it to turn inside out. The reverse fold should then fall easily into place. Valley fold the flap on the side of the body out to make a fin. Like that. Repeat symmetrically on the back side. Undo one layer of the reverse fold to split the tail. Okay, repeat the fin. And then split the tail. Finished fish. I mean, it kind of resembles, but mine, oh, I see what I did wrong. This is supposed to be more inward, like that. Like that. Still a little bit off. But close enough, I think. And there's our fish. So we have a fish, a mouse, and a duck. The duck is definitely my favorite of the three. The fish can't stand. Well, I guess it wouldn't stand anyway, it would swim, but there we go. That's it for today's origami session. As always, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will join me for the next one. And until then,